What up, guys? This is gonna be the start of hopefully the last video for this car before we go to the dyno and test. I'm here with my boy Frankie. He's been my right-hand man, helping me with a lot of stuff like this on a lot of my vehicles over the years, and there's nobody I trust more when it comes to helping me with suspension setup and just overall giving the car a good once over and making sure everything's good. So today, we're here at FabMac, and the priority today is dial in coilover suspension and everything that pertains to that, alignment, arms, and just making sure everything is happy, clearance as well, goes through its range of motion without having any issues. We've already found one potential issue. We found that the upper control arms that I'm using in this car in the rear, combined with this kind of unusual axle setup that I'm running in the rear that isn't a typical drive shaft shop axle, they're G-force axles. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of parts, but we've already found that my axles, because the size of the axle where it goes through the knuckle and the hub is actually gonna probably touch the the upper control arm when it goes through travel. So we're gonna have to clearance that. We've already torqued the wheel bearings, and we're basically just going over the car fully suspension-wise, aligning it so that Josh can finish the front sway bar. That's the last fab job on this car. Otherwise, as you guys can see, body panels run in the rear, there's wires going everywhere. Wiring is almost done. So these guys should be done wiring this week, and there's no reason why. Hopefully this thing isn't on the dyno at some point this week. So today is D-Day when it comes to some important stuff, and we gotta make sure that we go over everything today so we don't have any issues come real-time testing on the track. Okay, nerds, so last video we were at FabMac. We were getting the suspension dialed, making sure everything was good. We were in the crunch, so it is Canada Day today, Tuesday, and we were supposed to be leaving on Thursday morning at 4 a.m. So we are on the way right now to FabMac with the remainder of my body panels, and today, fingers crossed, is the day that we should be firing up the race car for the first time. Feel pretty good about it because the motor's already ran on the dyno, so we know the motor has ran and it did so successfully, so that is a little bit of a relief. It makes the process a little bit easier, but it's basically just making sure, of course, that everything is wired properly, everything's functioning as it should. So yeah, I don't really know what the plan is or what's going to go down, but obviously, like I said, it's Tuesday morning and we need to leave on Thursday at 4 a.m. So between now and then, we need to dyno the car, hopefully get the Cayuga and kill a couple sets of tires, make sure it's happy in drift, and then load the thing up and drive to South Carolina for the Drift HQ event. No minute like the last minute, I guess. I was hoping that we would avoid this situation, but life had other plans, and you just got to deal with them. Everybody involved has been hustling. All we can do is just be positive and keep pushing. So I'm thankful for the FabMac team and the boys there who've been putting in the overtime, trying to get this car ready for this event. Because as I don't think I ever mentioned it, but unfortunately we did miss our first round of Pro-Am. It was actually technically rounds 1 and 2 of Lake Erie Pro-Am, so we didn't make it to that, but we're really trying to make it to this event because we also have Pro-Am the following weekend. So going to this event with the boys and just kind of jamming and having 2 days to kind of free drive the car in a non-competition format would be a fantastic opportunity to feel the car out, dial it in without any pressure or time constraints, and get some laps in with the boys, feel out the car. So that's the goal, because if we do that, then going into Pro-Am next weekend, just feel a little bit better about it. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop with how the next couple days go. I'm going to try and film as much as I possibly can. I'll film first fire up, I'll film dyno, and yeah, hopefully later in this video we're in South Carolina. We'll find out. Hurry up.
You had one job.
Yeah, I know it was gonna be.
Are you supposed to know this shit?
I'm not tuner. So.
Ready this time.
Yep. You were a tick over 70, I believe?
So that's 70, oil pressure's at top. We're good to fire.
You want to throttle it? Yep. just had our first successful fire up and I am pumped. Car sounds nasty. Told the boys to make it as loud and aggressive as possible, and they definitely delivered. So tomorrow's dyno day. Right now we're going over a full systems check. Shout out to Forrest from Link ECU who put a tune together for us. We were able to fire it up with that in our back pocket with some great peace of mind. Spending the rest of the day, I'm doing body panels, just getting as much buttoned up as possible while we can, and doing basically a full dyno prep. So boys are having lunch right now, but we will be basically spending the rest of the day doing a full systems check, a couple more fire ups, heat cycle it, let it idle for a while, and yeah, tomorrow's D-Day. Exciting, guys, exciting. Yeah, it's light and it's like twice as high off the ground as it will be. Sick. We got underwood, boys. Most important part of the build. Body panels going on, starting to look like a car again. Slowly but surely. So we're coming down to the end of today. Fired up the car, got a tune from Forrest at Link ECU, listened to it idle, sounds really good. Did a systems check. We now have fluid everywhere except for brakes, so diff, trans, rad, all that stuff. Just got to finalize some brake line stuff, some hydro related fitting stuff. Check out this exhaust with the boom tube. Pretty nasty, everything's Cerakoted. GSR. Pumped. Pretty productive day. We've been here all day. We're probably gonna run this weekend with no trunk, but we should have the rest of the car together. So see you tomorrow with the dyno. So I figured I'd just film this now that I've had an hour of driving under my belt. So just because in the last video clip I filmed for you guys, you could probably, I mean, you would have seen it, how obvious it was that I was just like out of it and tired. So I want to just do a little refresher on that, because you guys, if you're watching my channel, you've probably experienced the same thing. It's just like when you're in that zone of like getting shit done, especially when you've been doing it like all day and you've been doing it to some extent for a couple days in a row, in terms of like trying to make sure you have everything sorted and not forgetting stuff. Personally, like me, I just go like a zombie and I become very unemotional and I'm just like focused on the task at hand. But I'm good now. I've had some time to detox on this little drive home. So yeah, tomorrow's dyno day. I'm really pumped for it. I feel good about it. The plan now has changed a little bit, but that's okay. The plan is to dyno tomorrow, go to NV Auto, hopefully Thursday morning, do a quick alignment on the car. I have it pretty much dialed. I just need to make a few changes. And then right from NV Auto to our local track, Cayuga, which is about 35 minutes or so from NV Auto. Kill off some tires, do some testing, and then just leave right from Cayuga to Carolina Motorsports Park, which is going to put us there anywhere between, I don't know how the day's going to go, but likely we'll be arriving at some ungodly hour in the morning. So then if that happens, get some sleep, wake up, driver's meeting, test the car. So yeah, sorry for the lack of energy in the last clip, guys, but you know, this is real. We're not faking any of this. I'm not going to like, I try my best obviously to be energetic on camera, but sometimes it's just like, this is the nature of what we're doing, and obviously I am excited. This is a big moment. We worked hard for it. When I'm in that mindset, it's just business until it's done. So once we get to the track, fingers crossed if that happens, once we do that first session and it goes well and like, you know, we kind of just take it all in and we made it, I think that's when it'll kind of all sink in and I'll be a very happy camper. So we'll see you guys dyno session tomorrow. All right, boys, it's the following morning. It is D-Day, dyno day. I got the rig and the trailer loaded up. I got everything I need. So, busy ass day ahead. Boys are already working on the car. It might already be on the dyno right now. I'm not too sure on the timing of that. It's 1:45 right now. I got about a 40-minute drive to get to FabMac. But yeah, they did a systems check again on the car, buttoned up some little stuff, and when we get there, hopefully it's making some noise in the dyno. So, catch you guys there. nerds, we're on the dyno. Got my boy Chris. This dude came in yesterday on his birthday to help me out on a holiday.
You're set up for data logging now, by the way.
And now I'm set up for data logging. So a little update for the YouTubes. We've done a couple pulls. Right now the car's made like 5 something and change. We had an issue where it was hitting a hard cutoff at 4,700-ish RPM. So John and the boys right now are getting that sorted out. They found out what it was and why it was doing that. Otherwise, the pulls that it's done so far have been pretty flawless. The car sounds amazing, so I'm excited to see what it makes. Last clips you would have seen of this was probably me at the dyno / post dyno. I really can't remember, to be honest, where I left off. But we're at Cayuga. We just wrapped up like 2 hours of testing. Liv just gave the car a quick spit shine. Motion detailing in the house. Little cutie pie.
That's me.
That's her. Don't look at her butt, it's mine. Okay. Testing went relatively well. I'm gonna talk more about it once we're on the road because it's like, I don't even know, 1:30 and we have to go drive to South Carolina, and I'm still in Toronto, outside of Toronto, for people that are local. But yeah, we got a long drive is what I'm getting at. So, man, it's been a fucking week. But we're gonna get on the road. Testing went well. We'll talk more about it later. Stateside, across the border, crazy 7 days. I'll give you some key points. Had a PDM stuck at DHL because they were on strike. It was already in Canada for 2 weeks. Somehow managed to get that. Josh crossed a picket line, talked to management. Some old lady went back like a goblin at Gringotts and found this freaking PDM dude. So we got that. The boys were able to hustle. Josh and his team pulled some OT this week. Really appreciate that. That was super awesome of those guys. And yesterday we had dyno, went flawlessly, no major issues. Today we had testing. Cayuga killed 2 sets of tires, no major issues once again. Had a steering binding issue, so steering shaft was hitting some stuff, and basically I would initiate and it would just stay at full lock or wherever it is, and I would have to actually fight the wheel back. There was 0 self-steer, so that was kind of scary. Almost fully fixed it. I felt good enough about the car that we are now en route to the 4th of July Drift HQ event. So that's good news. We're meeting the boys down there. I know Adam has been on the road for a few hours and he's got maybe some stories for us, so we'll catch up with him later. Sounds like the poor guy's had a rough trip. But yeah, more when we come to the event. I'm excited for the weekend, and hopefully we can really dial in this car further. That's the main objective for this event. The main objective for the video is make progress, and hopefully we can show you guys some of that progress. Ladies and gents, we are here, made it, CMP, got 1 hour of sleep last night, got here at 5 a.m., we got woken up at 6:30, so yeah, we got like an hour and a half. Got the boys.
What's up? What's happening? We made it.
Stoked?
Big time stoked.
This guy's got a story for us, but it'll be a later story.
Yeah, she was a rough day yesterday.
This boy had an adventure, a 22-hour drive. Jesus.
It'll make it worth it.
See
Think
money.
about all the places you could have gone in that time, but
Car's good?
it's good. I'm ready to rip.
Sick.
Ready to see this thing rip too.
Yeah, so plan is once the boys have their cars ready to go on track, I'm going to steal them for a few minutes because we got some stuff to button up on this thing since we got tested yesterday. But I'm excited to shred with the boys, and it looks like we're going to have beautiful weather. So stay tuned, baby. There's a cutter and zip ties. Okay, we're good to drop it down here.
Do you mind rolling up those matching?
It's okay. Oh yeah, the overflow. The overflow.
They're not too.
Olivia needs to finish her beer.
It's because they know my car is
Work harder. To fit.
Sick.
Making a nice overflow for the rad. It's like 1 o'clock, I don't know, something like that. We haven't been on track yet, but that's okay, because like I said, this weekend's been about just being patient and dialing in the car. So that's exactly what we're doing. Addressed a bunch of little things, tried to get some body panels to fit better so I can look more presentable for this event. And now we're just like fucking around with little stuff. So use a Yingling can here as a rad overflow. Feel like I'm gonna run it in the thing, so if you cut it like roughly there, that should be good. And this is for good luck, because we're in the land of the free, home of the brave. And it's 4th of July, and this is America's oldest brewery, in case you didn't know. I got some long boys.
So you could double them up too if you're feeling frisky.
I'll like compress the can a little bit. Doesn't go anywhere. Nice, dude. Yeah, that was a good nice.
Mike picked that up.
HD burps.
Looks official. It does actually look sick.
Sponsored by beer. Sponsor me, please.
Sick.
Sick.
So sick.
Got the Yingling catch can Merca, baby. Let's go.
Gotta get a Yingling tattoo.
I'll get one with you boys.
Do it on your neck.
On the throat?
On the throat.
That's committed, dude. Carolina Motorsports Park, Drift HQ, 4th of July event. Just finished wrapping up the car, getting ready to go on track, but we're gonna wrap this video up here so that you guys can watch the action in the next video, plus some funny stories. So, peace.